Stop. Just stop forcing it. How many time management systems have you tried? You know, the fancy planners, the complicated apps, the rigid rules that swear they'll help you conquer your day. And really, how many have actually stuck? If you're like most of us, you're probably nodding along right now, feeling that all too familiar frustration. And get this, studies show that a huge chunk of people, something like 82%, don't actually use a formal time management system. Why is that? Probably because one-size-fits-all rarely fits anyone perfectly. We're always being told that if we just find the perfect system, all our productivity problems will just magically vanish. So we try the Pomodoro, time blocking, getting things done, and who knows how many others. And for a week, maybe two, things feel sort of okay. But then, life happens. Your unique energy levels, your specific responsibilities, your own personal quirks, they just don't want to be crammed into those predefined boxes. So, what happens? You end up feeling like a failure, blaming yourself when the truth is, the system was never designed for your life in the first place. The problem isn't you, it's that stiff, impersonal approach. These generic systems, they're often measuring the wrong things, focusing on just being efficient instead of helping you achieve what's actually meaningful to you. And that whole cycle is exhausting, isn't it? You feel overwhelmed, you're constantly fighting your to-do list, and then there's that nagging guilt that you're just not productive enough. You look around, see other people who seem to be gliding through their days, and you can't help but wonder, what am I doing wrong? This constant battle isn't just about losing time, it's about losing your peace of mind, piling on stress, and always feeling like you're behind. It means that creative project never gets off the ground, family time feels rushed, and those personal goals, they just stay off in the distance. You're stuck trying to jam a square peg into a round hole, and it's absolutely draining your energy and your motivation. When systems don't vibe with who you are, they just don't stick. Simple as that. But what if I told you there's a way out of this mess? A way to build a time management approach that's genuinely you? Today, we're saying goodbye to the generic and hello to the personal. I'm going to walk you through a really straightforward method to create your own custom time management system. We're talking about a system that's flexible, feels natural, and finally puts you in control of your schedule, helping you work smarter, not just harder. Understand your unique needs. Self-assessment. It all starts with really getting to know yourself. Forget what the productivity gurus say you should do. Instead, let's figure out what you actually need. So, ask yourself a few things. What are my main responsibilities, at work, with family, and for myself? When do I typically feel most energetic and focused? Am I an early bird or more of a night owl? What are my biggest time sucks or the things that usually distract me? Be super honest here. And thinking about things you've tried before, what did you like or dislike about other systems? Why didn't they stick around? Jot these thoughts down. This isn't about judging yourself, it's just about collecting some info. Understanding your natural rhythms and what's truly important to you is the very first step to creating a system that works with you, not against how you naturally operate. Choose your core tools, keep it simple and integrated. Next up, tools. And nope, you don't need a ton of complicated apps. The real goal here is to keep it simple and make sure everything works smoothly together. Your digital calendar is your best friend. Think Google Calendar, Outlook Calendar, or Apple Calendar. Use it to schedule those recurring tasks, block out time for deep work, and basically make it your command center. The big thing is that you can get to it from all your devices. Task management, done your way. This could be a dedicated app like Todoist or Asana, a simple digital notebook, or hey, even a good old-fashioned physical one. What truly matters is that it's easy for you to jot down, organize, and look over your tasks. Make sure your tools play nice together. If you can, pick tools that can sync up. For instance, can your task list connect with your calendar? The less you have to jump between different apps, the smoother things will be. Some newer AI tools might even help by automatically setting reminders or summarizing things for you. Feel free to experiment a bit. The perfect tools are simply the ones you'll find yourself actually using day in and day out. Design your basic framework, the blueprint. All right, now let's get to the basic structure, your blueprint. Figure out your rocks, your big priorities. What are those really important things that absolutely have to get done each week or day to get you closer to your goals? Those are your rocks. Get them into your schedule first. Set up some planning rituals. This doesn't have to be a big production. Maybe it's just 10 minutes on a Sunday evening to map out the week, and then 5 minutes each morning to quickly check your top 3 tasks for the day. Being consistent is way more important than making it complicated. Borrow and mix and match proven ideas. No need to reinvent the wheel completely. Time blocking. Think about setting aside specific chunks of time for different kinds of work, or even for your breaks. This helps create some clear boundaries. A key idea from GTD, getting things done. Have one go-to place where you capture all your tasks and ideas. That way, they're not just bouncing around in your head, stressing you out. The autofocus trick. If you often put things off, sometimes it's perfectly fine to start with the tasks you actually feel like doing. This can build momentum. Just remember, these are like building blocks. Pick and choose what feels right for you. Implement and iterate, test, tweak, triumph. This is the fun part, where your custom system actually starts to take shape. Start small. Seriously, don't try to flip your whole world upside down overnight. Just bring in 1 or 2 new habits or tools at a time. Your weekly check-in, super important. This is a big one, don't skip it. Set aside 15 to 30 minutes each week and ask yourself, what went well? What didn't? What tweaks do I need to make for next week? This regular check-in is how you'll fine-tune your system and make it even better. Mix structure with flexibility. Let's be real, life throws curveballs. So, build in some buffer time. You're not aiming for a perfectly rigid schedule that shatters at the first surprise. Instead, you want a strong but flexible framework that can roll with the punches. The whole point is to have a system that works for you, not the other way around. Can you imagine waking up actually knowing what you need to focus on, feeling calm and in control of your day? That's the kind of difference a personalized system can make. You'll naturally find yourself getting more done and feeling more motivated too, because your system actually clicks with your personal style. You'll have more time for the things that truly matter to you, less stress from trying to squeeze into someone else's mold, and that awesome feeling of really accomplishing things. You're not just juggling time, you're actually managing your energy and attention where it counts. Okay, so quick recap. Ditch those generic systems that don't work for you. Get to know your unique needs. Pick a few simple tools that work well together. Design a basic framework that puts your priorities front and center and includes some regular planning. And then, start using it and keep tweaking it, always remembering to stay flexible. This is all about creating more freedom in your day, not more rules. You absolutely have the power to build a time management system that truly, finally works for you. So, are you ready to stop trying to fit into those awkward boxes and instead build a system that brings some real clarity and control to your days? Your first step is to really think about your unique needs, so jump into the comments below and share one thing you've already realized about your own time management struggles or what works for you. If this whole idea clicks with you, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more practical tips on how to take control of your time and live a more productive, fulfilling life. Remember, Building your own method isn't a race, it's a journey. So be patient with yourself, give yourself a pat on the back for the small wins, and just keep making those little adjustments. You totally got this.